Hey there, YouTube. Obtuse Angle here. This is Figuarts Darth Vader. Wow, it's big. Not Vader. If you were the first ones to pre-order or order this thing, you get this big backdrop here. It's supposed to be, I guess, from the Death Star. Yeah, it's like a base. It's a really big base, you know. It's actually pretty nice that they include it. It would be nice if somebody like Hasbro would include extra things, you know, like accessories, but you know, Hasbro. And it's so big, I really don't think I keep it in a frame. But let me pull it out and show you guys before I get to the main attraction, which is this guy, Darth Vader. So the lights and the shadows there, we have to open them up to check them out. But anyway, this is the box. It's like a metallic sheen. Let me get some light there. Yeah, there you go. So that's it there. This is the back of the box here. Let's see if I get the camera to focus a little bit. Okay. I can't get much closer than that, unfortunately, to get the entire box. So just some Japanese writing there, you know, information, yada yada yada. Who cares about that stuff? It's a very nice box, by the way. Usually I don't really compliment boxes, but it's a very, very nice box. It's like, has this kind of gloss to it, you know, excellent gloss. That's why everything's so shiny and bright. Alright, let me open up the backdrop, show you guys, and get to the Darth Vader. Out of the box, this what reveals this big packaging here. As you can see, it's absolutely massive. Let me try to get a camera to pan. I mean, yeah, look at that thing. It's absolutely massive, whatever it is. It's the base again for the backdrop. I'm thinking it's the Death Star, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's was referred to as Bespin Luke. You know, when he fights Vader in the Cloud City. Maybe that's what Luke goes through. I'm not sure now. You know, I have to relook again. Yes, I have to relook for these details of a franchise I love. Anyway, let me take this bad boy out of the packaging completely and put it together and show you guys. Okay, here it is, guys, completed. It took like 30 seconds to put together, you know. Just to show you, essentially, it comes this gray piece, these two gray pieces attached here. It's to like make it stand up when you push it against the wall, and the wall comes with these two gray pieces. It just attaches straight to the bottom. So that's it. Simple, easy, not hard to do, you know. So there you go. That's it there. So let's open up Vader. So this is Darth Vader out of packaging, right? Looks like he comes with two like open right hands. Yeah, let's say right hands. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, not much to them. It looks like this hand here is the lightsaber hand, holds your left hand. Another open left hand here, maybe to use the force powers, force push, and two closed fists. And obviously the lightsaber here, which is alright, kind of like a little too translucent, which should be more red. But you know, what can you do on another lightsaber without the lightsaber on, basically. So let me pull these items out and show you guys quickly. So yeah, this is the right hand. It looks a little too big to hold the lightsaber, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's a force choke. Who the heck knows? This is another open right hand, I guess. Force push right hand, I guess. And this is the left hand here. Force push, something like that. Opened up. And this is the lightsaber hand that's embarrassingly stuck in there right now. Yeah, so this is the one that looks like it grips the lightsaber. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the right and left can grip the lightsaber. Just they both look kind of wide. Yeah, I'm wrong. It looks like they both can grip the lightsaber. So yeah, basically he has a right hand for the lightsaber and a left hand for the lightsaber, and open right hand or open left hand to do like force powers, I guess, force push, force pull, whatever. Use imagination. And the lightsaber, let me try to pull out the one with the blade on camera. I can't do it. Am I failing? Yep. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna quit in a second because that's what I do. I'm quitting. Anyway, this is it here. Translucent. And it looks okay. Some people I've seen complain about the color, but it looks fine to me, you know. If it looks a little pink, it's not. It looks actually red, you know. So some people claim it looks a little pink. I think it looks okay. Yeah, it's nice. Maybe it's a little long. Yeah, maybe it's a little too long. It should be about a 1/4 inch short, I feel. But that's out of the way. And some... What the hell is this? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's get to the figure now. Whatever. Probably some extra accessory. We'll see. So this is Darth Vader. Right off the bat, it looks fantastic. I'll compare them in a second to the Revoltech, which broke apart on me. You know, some people just dislike me saying bad things about Revoltech. I'm a big Revoltech fan, but that figure is atrocious, man. Jeez. Anyway, so let's take out this. Oh, that's to protect the skirt, you know, for rub. These plastic pieces protect against rub. There we go. You know, once I had a Revoltech figure, some Iron Man, pulled the plastic piece out, but it kind of ripped, so it was stuck in the joints. So you gotta be careful of those things. That's why I'm always worried about pulling, like, even plastic, plastic out of joints, you know, because sometimes it just rips apart there, you know. Oh, there we go, another one. Yeah, there we go. These little plastic sheets, wraps, saran wrap, who the heck knows. Anyway, so right off the bat, Vader looks really nice, but I can tell the head's not going to look back really far. Let's just get straight to the review. You know, as you know, the two fists are close fists. Nobody really going to have a little Darth Vader in a close fist. So let's say, no, the power. You know what I find great about Star Wars? If, like, again, when you watch things when you're younger, it's completely different from when you watch things when you're older. So you kind of see different things, right? So, like, when I was younger, I didn't realize that Darth Vader wanted to betray the Emperor for it seems like the longest time, because he wanted Luke to join him so they can overthrow the Emperor. You know, so it's like a little things you notice when you're younger, you care about the fights and the coolness. When you get older, you care about the story and the substance. And then when you finally achieve a certain level of brain thinking, intelligence, you kind of like find hidden meanings and things in the story that you never noticed before. So it's always good to go back to movies once every few years. I haven't seen it in a while. You become amazed what your mind actually sees new. Anyway, enough of my another plastic piece. Holy crap! Just really protect these things, huh? Anyway, so right off the back, I could tell this is gonna be a problem. This cape is like a heavy rubber. I don't know, man. I don't know. It still looks like the best Darth Vader overall. Looks, you know, look is great. You know, functionality, I'm not sure. You know, the rubber pieces are. Let's get the articulation fair right now. Okay, so the head doesn't look back. It looks down okay. I think the helmet can come off, or maybe the head actually can come off. If I recall, they're releasing a Luke, right? The Luke is going to have a interchangeable head for Darth Vader, so you can have an unmasked version, which is nice. You know, it's where Hasbro kind of screwed up. The Hasbro version, I'll compare it in a second. They made the helmet way too big. It looks like a robot chicken version of Darth Vader. You know, it can't be taken seriously. Or rather, Darth Balls. Who knows who Darth Balls is? Is it Darth Balls? No, Darth Helmet. Darth Helmet. That's from if you guys know where that's from, yeah, congratulations. You know. Anyway, Spaceballs. So the arm does go out. It's nice. This is a nice hinge, so this can hide a joint really well. That's excellent. It goes forward, yes, and back, and has this little figure art joint where the arm kind of like goes up and down. See, right? Go up and down, to add extra mobility. So that's really nice. Double jointed elbows. Goes out. No up arm rotation. Okay, that's to be expected. And the wrist does rotate, and it does go in and out also. It's probably going to double ball joint or something along those lines. Does he have an ab crunch? Yes. Looks like the ab crunch, it's in there on another piece of plastic, looks like, I think. Yeah, anyway, so it's there. That's the ab crunch there. And it does twist to the side. It goes back pretty decently. And it goes forward pretty decently. So, excellent job. So far, the ab crunch is perfect. You know, it does twist, I think, by the ab crunch. See, this has a low ab crunch. That's where it twists from. Maybe it's not a double ball peg. I'm not sure. I'm going to rip it apart. Okay. So now let's get to the legs. Well, this is really nice. This piece on the Hasbro version, it was like it's a floating piece, you know, so it's kind of terrible. Always gets in the way of everything. This looks really nice, but let's see how it kicks forward. He kicks forward pretty good. Maybe it's a slight angle, but still excellent for Darth Vader. Nobody's gonna push Darth Vader like that, so the leg does go back, but it seems to be hindered by this, which is fine. You know, again, nobody's gonna have Darth Vader running, will they? I have no idea. Outwards as far as you can possibly imagine. That's great. Double jointed knees, go back really far. Excellent job. Let me bring the light down a little bit. There you go, that's a lot better. So I just wanted to show you guys this earlier. This comes down. It allows for extra movement, right? That's the way Figuarts works. So it goes back up like that. Double jointed knees, I showed you. Now the ankle pivots work really nice. It pivots really nicely inside like an ankle pivot should work. And it looks like there's a toe joint there. Ankle goes up slightly, not down so much because it hits the sculpt in the back. So you have to sacrifice something for details, you know. And I'm glad they did it. So this is him with his lightsaber in his hand. There'll be some pictures. Also, early in the video, that extra piece that I want to show you guys, it was supposed to be for his wrist. Like his hands cut off. Alright guys, that's about sums it up. So, the positives are really, really, it's a really great figure. You know, it's sculpted really well. It's done exceptionally well. It's everything you could want in an action figure. It's the best Darth Vader so far. Now, they're planning one more 6-inch release, and that's the Mafex Darth Vader, which I don't have unfortunately because it's not out yet. As soon as I get it, I will compare them. Right now, this is the king. This one, it's a 8.5 to 9. The Revoltech one that I've showed you guys before, for those who've been watching, it's about a 4. You know, it broke apart. And the Bandai's Robot Chicken Darth Vader, that one is a 7, you know, simply because it's not that good of a figure. It's something that's 20, 30, 70, 80, 90, about 40 years in the making. It just didn't live up to what it should have been and could have been. What we have here is basically from left to right. That's Palpatine, newly released from Bandai. Sorry, not Bandai. Newly released from Hasbro. To the right of that, we have Luke. That's Hasbro also. And then over here, that's Darth Vader, the Figuarts Vader. And to the right is the Revoltech with the broken arm. That I give a 4 to. So you can see the height comparisons. Ideally, Vader should be slightly taller, but he's still bigger than Luke. He's still bigger than Palpatine. So that's somewhat accurate. So they can fudge the scale a little bit, you know. I mean, depending what poses you do. Otherwise, it's a fine figure. The Figuarts Vader, the skirt gets in the way because it's rubbery without any hinges. That sucks. You need hinges to give articulation. But yeah, guys, it's up to you to choose. But I think it's a winner. I think it's the best Vader out there. Despite the rubbery material, you know, the rubber won't get in the way of any traditional, keyword is traditional Darth Vader poses. Vader isn't going to do a bar wrestling, you know, move, not going to do a drop kick or a super kick or anything along those lines. He's basically statuesque. A proud man. He doesn't do those arm refined things. So it works great. I don't know what other reviewers would tell you guys, but I think this is a really nice figure. It's a 9 out of a 10. Problem is just the rubberized stuff. It may bother some people. It doesn't bother me. Excellent figure. The sword's a little too long, but I mean, just replace it with the Hasbro one. You guys are fine. I'm not bothered by it. Some maybe. The colors are excellent. It has a nice leathery look. So I'm waiting for Bandai to one day give us a Emperor, because I don't like the Hasbro version. The Hasbro one is so disappointing. So that's the end of my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely it's a figure to get. It should cost like $50. To me, it's worth it for something that's 40 years in the making. Essentially, it's about 25 more than the Hasbro version. I've only seen the Hasbro version twice in store in a year, so I mean that one looks like it's gone. So you guys get the Figuarts version. $50 to me, it's worth it. I enjoyed it. I think it's the best Vader out there. It's up to you guys to decide if you feel it's out of scale or not. I can live with it. It's taller than Luke, and it by a good margin, as you guys can see. I would say it's about a little less than a half-inch taller than Luke. Alright guys, take care. Peace. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the review. Stick around for more reviews. Do you know the power of the dark side?